Ooh, nourishing shine. Oh shit. Man. We are live. Welcome to No Filter Radio. It's your girl Dutch. You hear me? How am I introducing myself as your name? I am losing it. Wow. Maybe I need a Dutch. It's your girl Just Blaze. We got Dutch in the building. We got Tiz in the building.
The probably
We got
change
Will in
the
the building, and we got Mary Jane. We got the whole crew here. How I introduce myself as your name? That's so hilarious. That's so crazy. Welcome, ladies. How y'all doing?
How you doing? Hello, everybody.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
Oh yeah, Taco Tuesdays. We're having Chipotle bowls today.
Oh man, that sounds good. Damn, that sounds good. That sounds good. With rice or no?
Not with rice.
No, we ain't gonna do rice.
We're not doing rice.
We're
trying to eliminate the rice and stuff.
The pasta, the rice, the potatoes, get rid of that.
So it's gonna be like the chicken with the avocado
And everything else, right? Yeah.
Everything else, just no rice.
Listen, I went to Taco Bell the other day, and I'm looking at the dollar menu, right? Because I didn't want nothing crazy. I just wanted like a regular taco, and then they have this supreme taco or some shit like that, right? So I was like, oh, double stuffed taco. That's what it's called.
Double stuffed? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So I was like, yeah, let me try it. So it's actually a hard taco and a tortilla over it. And then it's a taco supreme. And then they have like broken up Dorito chips in that shit. Yo, that shit is banging. And I tell you, I inhaled that shit.
It's not like the crunch wrap, right?
It has to be like a wrap.
It gotta be the crunch wrap then.
Well, it's not a wrap, it's actually a taco. But I know the crunch wrap that you're talking about.
The crunch wrap is good. You know what
I
I
always
really
put new stuff on that Taco Bell.
But see, they don't have them here in Niagara Falls. Like, you know how they have like the loaded potato wedges?
Yeah.
They don't have those here.
Oh, word.
And, Taco Bell.
That sucks. I know I be seeing commercials sometimes with some foods for fast food, and I be like, ooh, and then they be like, oh, in Minnesota, and I'm like, what the hell?
It's different, like
New York.
Like, I know it took forever for McDonald's because the only strawberry soda you could get was at the McDonald's in Baltimore, Maryland. They didn't
soda? Really?
Strawberry soda. It wasn't until like not recently, but not too long ago they started doing the strawberry Fanta up here and in like New York and stuff like that. But they were not doing that. That was not a traditional drink to have at McDonald's.
I never heard of strawberry soda.
Never?
Not really. I don't think so.
Strawberry Fanta is where it's at, baby.
Well, maybe Fanta, yeah, but not Pepsi or anything like that.
You like the orange icy, but I like strawberry soda.
The orange.
I couldn't like when we used to go back and forth out of town to Baltimore. I couldn't wait to get to McDonald's just to get a strawberry soda.
Oh shit! Yeah, they definitely don't have that out here in New York.
I think they do, right? They got strawberry Fanta now in New York.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Grape. Yeah, that's strawberry.
Probably got to go to the hood for that, but they don't have it over here by me.
Definitely, I know. Definitely in the Bronx they got it.
Mm-hmm. Like the Bronx or Brooklyn probably have it, but Queens they don't be fucking with that shit.
Oh God.
Oh, Dean said I think Popeyes had strawberry soda too.
They do. See, you know what? I'm not. This is making me look real fucking fat. Or I'm fat, but it's making me look fatter. I don't need to be talking about this shit. I know where all the spots is at. Nah, nigga, we're not gonna be fucking baby D over here today. Not today.
I'm over here doing the Mr. T. My earring popped off. I forgot to put my earrings on.
Pause. Oh, the mini.
A drawer? What the hell? Are you serious? My gosh. Yeah, so let's get into it.
Alrighty.
Close it. No.
So as you know, every time you go on Instagram now, or at least for me, and this is like on all my different pages. I have about one, two, three. I have about 4 pages right now that I manage. And like when I go on every single one of them, the first thing I see is a girl twerking, like shaking her ass. Where'd they go?
Everybody's doing that.
You know, I see them twerking and shaking their ass, and I'm all for booty shaking and shit. I'm not no hater or nothing like that. You know, I don't want to seem like a hater, but it seems like that's just everything you see the moment you get on social media.
Trending.
And it's like now that's the thing, like they're having challenges off of this shit where, you know, who shakes their ass the best. And I'm like, damn,
Not the fattest.
some women have gotten to the point of this, you know? And it's like, thank you, I appreciate it, Dean. Thank you for tuning in. And it's like it's got to the point where it's like, yo, that's all you got? Like, you know, the conversation. Oh, and by the way, I called it. The shit with JT and what's her face?
Okay. All right. I was waiting for you. I was waiting. I knew that shit was gonna happen because they always had their back and forth little beefs, right? But they always cleared it up. They're the typical Sag Aquarius bestie couple. Like they go back and forth.
I said
I
it.
do
I
that
said,
all
I
the
said
time.
any money that shit is for clickbait.
I do that all the time.
I said any money that shit is for clickbait. And they're doing
It
it.
was because they, honestly speaking, all jokes aside, they stand to make more money together than anything, especially right now with what's going on with Young Miami and the Diddy situation. It's really messy.
Remove yourself from that situation and come, you know, deal with something different and refresh it.
It makes more sense. So you don't stop your money flow because it doesn't look like she's really getting scathed by the stuff that's going on.
But yeah, so you know, like this whole twerking shit is just like it's getting crazy.
No, it is, but I'm torn because it's like I'm with having fun. Like I am so like the fun girl, right?
I'm cool with them.
I would think that you would preserve certain things for certain environments and certain people. But
Mama said leave something to the imagination.
Again, to each his own. People do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like it's toxic because social media is so open. So you know, you have these young girls that are watching these things, and then
you have
doing it too. You know what I mean?
You have the industry that over sexualizes the youth that buys into it because they're in the coming of age stage, so they're trying to find themselves, and they're looking at these stars as role models, low key, even though these artists as role models, and they're like trying to be like them. Meanwhile, you have these people that are feeding into the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
It's the trend. So whatever's trending is what's gonna be popping.
Yep.
And that's what they do. And unfortunately, the kids get the brunt of it because they're watching this mostly because a lot of internet instead of doing things with their kids and making kids be kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is kids ain't. Oh my god, it's just sad. Kids can't even go outside and play like we were just talking about before we went live.
Right.
Because it's unsafe. You know what I mean? Aside from the fact that social media is taking over their lives and they'd rather be on their phones than be outside playing. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, she froze. Now she froze on me. I wonder if she has an iPhone. What's up, Ray?
Okay.
Do you have an iPhone?
No, I don't know where is it?
You're on a droid? Don't make us look bad. Oh.
Yes, I don't listen.
You should have lied. You should have lied and said I had.
We're gonna fight about it.
Okay.
I'm Team Droid
And
all
I
the
am
way
too.
because I'm gonna tell you why. It's too much shit that goes on with an iPhone that happens like a computer, and you gotta deal with that shit. And I don't want to deal with it. I'm so low functional. So therefore, I like my Androids, and they do exactly what I needed to do.
Androids are actually better than iPhones, though. That's an actual Snapple fact, though.
It is a Snapple fact.
Y'all guys just buy into that Apple product or whatever them iPhones because
We buy into the brand.
It's trending.
Now, don't get me wrong. We have them around here.
Everything that you're talking about, the girls shaking their butts, the iPhones, that's trending.
Yep.
So whatever sells, it's called supply and demand.
There you go.
Absolutely right about that.
It is, and that's why everybody's running around here with a BBL, with fat asses, and everybody's asses the same.
Yo, that shit is like really crazy. Like literally,
that's a trend.
I really find myself whenever I see a girl walking by with a fat ass, I really find myself like looking at her ankles, and then I look at her.
It don't add up.
Yo, I be wanting to whip out fucking rulers and shit to see if the dimensions.
The big girls getting
if you look at their
now.
asses around the hip part down there, you can tell that extra piece right there.
Yep.
All the asses is the same. Every one of their asses is the same. You can tell.
Yes.
Some of them overdo it more than others. That's when it looks really weird, you know. But it goes to that extinct level because people do that. It's like a fantasy.
It is a fantasy.
Another supply and demand.
But if you look at it now, they want that look, but then you got the niggas behind the scene that really don't want that, and they want the natural bodies. Because natural bodies, if you haven't noticed, are making a trend now. They're coming back in.
Yo.
So they want it for a facade.
That PPE low, all females, and they was getting that fucking body thing done. That's a fact. Especially where we at.
I'm not even gonna.
It's crazy.
It was real.
It is.
It got real out here. It got real all over the place. Everybody was getting their bodies done. These doctors was making money off this shit.
And the crazy part about it is the doctors themselves are saying that the shit is unsafe. But that's where money comes into play.
It's a fact that the BBL is the most dangerous of the planet.
Yeah.
New one where you can stay awake and get it. They got the new one where you can stay awake for it.
What the fuck is that?
That's what Rolly did. That's what Rolly got.
See, I'm like, if you want to do that to your body, I'm all for it.
Shout out to Rolly.
Whatever make
shout
out to Rolly, because I love her. I do. But
and that's TV. Shout out to that too.
I'm all for plastic surgery if that's what makes you feel good about making you feel better about yourself. Like, I'm for that. But I don't promote it because it's dangerous, all of it. Whether it's your nose, yes, whatever, is all dangerous, and you gotta be careful with whatever you do. So I'm not gonna promote stuff that is dangerous that probably might not wake up from. No, I'm not. But if you want to do it and it makes you feel good, fuck it, go ahead. You want to live fucking shit.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that a vast majority of these girls who get these enhancements and things like that, do you think it's due to a lack of confidence building as they were young from their mothers and stuff like that? Because that's what I feel sometimes.
Some of it could be. Some of it could be from insecurities just from being a part of society. Because society perpetuates body shaming
men
and the male ego. I love men.
Blame it on the men.
I do love men. I hate men, but I love men. Maybe I hate men, but I love what they do. I don't fucking know. However, it is a male thing. Like, they assume this is what men want to see. And because of that, when you constantly are putting that in somebody's face, they're going to be like, well, damn, what's wrong with me? Am I not what it is? Like, they're going to start picking themselves apart. And that could be a part of it too. It doesn't always necessarily start from home, because sometimes insecurities can start from when you get into a relationship. You may have felt like you was the most beautiful thing in the world, and that one person can make you feel like this small and make you feel like everything in the world is wrong with you.
Yeah.
You
I
know
also
what I
I
mean?
also read on Twitter, or X as they call it. I'm still not used to calling it X, but I also read a I read a post saying that women get BBLs to compete with other women.
That
That
could be true.
so more so for to impress the man, but it's to I'm in competition with you. Oh, you got a fat ass. All right, I'm gonna top your fat ass, and I'm gonna get a fatter ass. You
Why
know
do they want to have a fat ass?
Huh?
Men.
Why do they want to have a fat ass?
Blame it on the man. It's the man.
Because that's what they think men like. It's
Yeah.
the male. It's all male.
It's not. It's not.
You good? Wait, hold on. Okay. Wait. Okay.
It's what they like. They love it.
It's what they like.
Yeah, for real. Good evening to everybody checking in tonight too. Nurisam, did I say that right? Nurisam and Charlie and Damar. Nurisam. I hope I said that right. She's having technical difficulties. I hate to say that it's a droid that is the reason why she's having technical difficulties, but it is. But it's okay because droid still is number one. Yes. Oh shit. I'm gonna chop this off. We can get that in a minute. But yeah. So she wants to talk about the wars going on. I was like, yeah, you definitely chime in on that, please. But you haven't even been keeping up on that either, right? Yeah. Either. I don't know why. What's going on? I know Israel can set off some missiles. And they were talking about some missiles coming out here in New York too. I think I read up on that yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
New York would be in the top 5 states.
One of the top 5 cities
That they aim for.
that they were.
That they were aiming for. I mean,
That's crazy. I don't even want to say imagine if, because the first thing they would hit is the city. It's not like they were coming to the boroughs or anything like that. Not saying that we're, um, you know, not a target, but they're gonna hit the big buildings first, you know. But anyway, like I was saying, this BBL shit is going crazy. It's unfortunate because it's just so many women that I feel that are beautiful already, and they don't need these enhancements, and they just get it even more. And as they say, when they turn about 80, their skin is gonna be hanging, but them butt cheeks are still gonna be perked up and nice and firm. That shit is crazy. Yeah, it's definitely crazy. And this instrumental is like sleep music. How is it down there? Or fact, like in your town, is there a BBL craze down there? Oh, but you down south, so they don't need to because they're all natural. They what do they call? They cornbread fed. But how is it down there by you? Is there a frenzy with BBLs down there, or not as much?
Had some technical difficulties.
Listen, I was defending you.
Thank you.
I said, I know she's gonna be having technical difficulties, and I hate to say that it's because of a droid.
Not you threw my droid in the mix.
Listen, I got a droid too. I'm just saying, I was defending us, you know.
Okay, you was defending.
He said they don't got the money for it down there.
Technically, it was these badass kids. I was trying to, you know.
No, I was just asking. I was just asking Allfac, how is it down there? Where you at, Allfac? You in ATL, right? I see maybe two. No, you in ATL, right? I think you in ATL, if I'm not mistaken. But I was asking him if there's a BBL craze down there. He said they don't got the money for it.
BBL. That's BBL.
That's
City.
BBL City.
That's where they go get it at.
Atlanta and Miami.
Everybody out there got one.
No, he's in Maryland. I'm sorry. He's in Maryland.
Oh, they coming up. Maryland's coming up.
They on the way.
They on the wave with it. Maryland and DC, they definitely on the wave. They definitely on the wave. I don't knock it though, baby. If you get it snatched, pull it back, baby. If it's dropping, pick it up.
I was just saying that when they turn 80, it's gonna be like
it's gonna look crazy.
The skin is gonna be sagging, but the cement is gonna still be perfect.
Because they gotta stay getting those lymphatic massages.
Yeah, they get massages. Well, the ones that take care of it and tend to it, those
they got
the ones.
that shit. Matter of fact, my husband and I were just walking by. We were walking our dog and shit, right? And you know, we're like sightseeing in our neighborhood because we normally don't do shit like that. You know, and we're like, oh shit, that was actually there. So we walking by a spot, and what did it say? 350, 360 for contouring. 350 for contouring. Now contouring is that yes, and I was trying to tell him that it's a piece of wood, right? That's like this. It has those fucking thingies, and they're rolling that shit on your body mad freaking hard because when I'm done, it's all bruised the fuck up from that shit. You know what I mean?
What's that other shit that they do to, like, I guess it's to freeze the fat?
It's to shape them if they get the BBLs. It's to keep the shape. You know what I mean?
This new shit where what is it? The shit where they use the ice.
Yeah,
yeah. They do that shit. Girl, technology.
Hold on.
Do it.
Look at this shit, man. Are you crazy? Nah, B. Hold on. Let me get the picture right now. That shit. It looks like it hurts.
No,
That's hardwood. Can you see this? I don't know if you can see it. I gotta be like those people that sell jewelry. And oh man, I can't. Damn, I can't show it. Oh, there it goes. You see that shit? Oh, right there, boom.
I've seen those before.
Yo, them shits are hard as hell, man. Hard as hell. And they roll. I've seen them. I've seen the videos. Like putting all their pressure down and like, oh my god.
Oh no.
Get my juice out the fridge too, the freezer.
Oh, you had a C-section, right?
I had a C-section.
You know how they push down on your pelvis?
To push the placenta out.
To make sure push that bitch down. Yeah, that's how they push down on the freaking that wood shit on your freaking belly.
I don't like that feeling. So no.
That's for body contouring, all fact. That's what they do for the BBL chicks to keep them in that shape, in that weird
organs intact
shape. It's just too much. It's not worth it. Listen, one time my husband and I went to a strip club, right?
Right.
And we in VIP, and a girl, she comes up, you know, so she can start dancing in front of us and shit. She was so super pretty, like she was beautiful in the face.
Yo,
My husband like smack her ass, and he's like, no, you smack her ass, and I'm like, no, you smack her ass. So I smacked her ass, and when I smacked her ass, I was like,
How do you feel?
I was listening to him, and I was like, yo, smack her ass, yo, like holy shit. He smacked her ass, and yo, when I tell you that shit was so hard. I'm talking about hard, like hard. My hand almost
See,
came
the
out.
be fucking up. Cause they be getting them fucking ass shots and getting that fucking what is that?
It's like blue, I think, right? Or some shit like that.
Is it or is it silicone? I think it's silicone that they get pumped in their ass. That's where they fuck up.
I know they were using
The
crazy.
best one to get is the fat transfer. Your own fat. That's what makes your ass soft. That's what keeps it soft, so it can feel real.
Yeah.
So like that's where they fucking up at. And
Girl,
they pumping things in their ass instead of getting the natural size feeling to match their fucking thighs and their calves. They fucking it up. Their bodies be looking fucked up. Like you can tell when a bitch got a BBL move. Ain't nobody's fucking thighs that skinny and they fucking ass is that bubbled out. It's never
like that picture they caught of Nicki Minaj a few years ago. Remember when she was on the boat and her ass dropped?
yes. Yes.
Matter of fact, and Tiny too.
Well, you could tell because her legs are so small.
what you do right there is on the bar.
She's super small.
It's weird to me almost.
But whatever floats their boat. You like it? I love it.
But I don't know. I'm not against it though. I'm really not against it. But I do like I'm good with the natural body. I don't mind that I'm a BBW. I'll take that. I'll lose weight naturally, you know, get it nice and right, but and be healthy about it. But I'm a BBW and I embrace my body. I like that about me.
You should, yeah, definitely.
I sometimes I'm on the bias about it, but
Where you going?
I feel like I'm biased about it because of the fact that I'm pro like do what you want that makes you happy. But
come over here.
I'm like
Over here.
if you got a natural body, whatever you got, embrace it. If you don't like it, change it, but do it healthy. Make sure you doing it the right way. All the surgery shit, I'm not girl, go do your thing. But it's just not I don't think it's for me.
Yeah.
I don't like being cut on and shit. I didn't like getting a C-section.
Listen, I don't trust anesthesia. Let's just put it like that. And these women have to go under anesthesia.
Imagine
it's done. Imagine how many times you go back to enhance more and more things, and you have to keep going. Like that shit is just super. Like that's scary. That's scary. That's the scary part.
That's why I'm like, I don't know, because you might not wake up. They put you to sleep, and you might not wake up. No, I'm good.
Listen, I want to get LASIK eye surgery. You know that shit, so you don't got to wear glasses or contacts no more. And I'm scared to do that shit too. And because I know they probably have to. I don't know if they got to put you to sleep or anything like that, but I'm afraid that they have to.
They gotta put you to sleep for that. They gotta put you to sleep for that. My mom had that shit, but she had that shit, and her vision was good.
I know. I've heard a lot of positive reviews about it. That it's a very good outcome and stuff like that. You know.
He woke up. But I didn't know that they had.
It's not a long surgery for those surgeries. Like,
what is it?
When you're getting all of that liposuction, the surgery is long. That's why they got to keep you under anesthesia. That's why it makes a lot of things unsafe. When you got to stay under anesthesia for so long, because your pressure plays a major role in that.
Yeah.
Your blood pressure, especially when you're under the knife and stuff like that, your blood pressure plays a major role in a lot of things because when they cut you, that's injury. That's trauma. That's why your blood pressure goes up and down and up and down. Even if you're under anesthesia, your body's still in a traumatic state. You're being cut the fuck open. That's like a motherfucker taking a knife when you're not under anesthesia and cutting your fucking stomach open. Excuse me, I'm cursing. I curse a lot. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But it's like, somebody stabbing you and cutting you the fuck open, that's traumatic, right? So you're gonna bleed the fuck out before you get to the hospital, or then if you get to the hospital, the ambulance get to the seal, your pressure and your heart is gonna be racing and going all over the place because it's traumatic. That's why when you're under the knife, it's a traumatic situation, and the longevity of hours play on your heart and everything else. That's why they make sure you are 100% healthy and safe.
Yeah. Before you get
People are stupid. They don't care. They do it anyway because a doctor, because they want the fucking money. They'll tell you, "Oh, this is safe. I'm the doctor. Trust me, I can do it, and I'm gonna do it the right way," because they do have success in those things. But the 60% out of 100 is rare. That's rare.
But that's why for plastic surgery, they tell you your BMI gotta be together. You gotta, if you overweight, you gotta lose a certain amount of pounds and all of that.
That's with any type of surgery. Cause I had a C-section.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And when I had a C-section, it's risk that you take because you anesthesia. If you don't have anesthesia, even the motherfucking epidural can fuck you up. If they hit you in your spine the wrong way, you know you're gonna be fucked. So either way, any surgery you get, you're taking a chance, and they tell you it's a risk. But any surgery, infection is a high. Okay, and all other types, especially if you get open, infection is a lot. That's why they want you to stay in the hospital for a couple of days if you do get cut, because they want to make sure that them sutures good. The things ain't open. It's nothing's open under there or anything like that. The infection, people got a lot of people.
Yeah, because they get staph infection.
That shit is crazy. Yeah. Okay. Well,
God,
okay, that's enough.
I'm dropping everything right now. I hope that trend ends because it's out.
You probably an hour and straight now.
But on the war on America, what the hell is going on?
My kids. Y'all want to talk about kids? I gotta talk about this because this is never talked about. People that really got badass kids, that really like. I got baby's kids, so please don't be offended if you hear me cussing at them during live. Sometimes, don't be offended. I'm your typical around the way mom and aunt.
You don't let
Yes, I will. And my kids understand me. And if CPS is watching, hello, how are you? Would you like to please? You can take it.
because they're well fed and healthy, so leave me alone.
Huh?
I said because they well fed and healthy, so leave you alone.
Leave me the fuck alone, but hey, and telling me come get your badass kids, but that's fine.
So what's going on with this war?
Oh my gosh. This is something that really bothers me because I really I know you've seen like when you know what it is. Like to think that we are heading into a World War III, like that shit is crazy to me. That shit sounds crazy to me.
I think it's possible. I mean, I honestly, I go off these movies. Movies have always given us signs from
because they make movies based on what is going to happen.
Right. Like put it all right. So for example, Back to the Future, right? I don't know if it was part one or two. I'm not too sure, but it doesn't matter. But there's a part in the movie where what's his name? The main kid,
Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. Yeah, is a
Yeah.
part where he's like outside and he's running away from who knows. I forgot who he's running away from, but he's on a fucking that gliding shit
The hoverboard.
hoverboard. He's on the hoverboard, and here
About it,
in
Back
hoverboard
to the
came out
Future, iRobot
what like
introduced us to AI
yeah.
for the first time. Like
Mhm.
these movies were signs. Fucking Armageddon.
Mhm.
Sign of what the fuck is to come.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm
I
saying?
feel like Leave the World Behind, the one that just came out. Have you seen that one yet?
Oh, I haven't.
Girl, you have homework tonight.
I have a lot of homework to do.
Page. I want a 3-page book report. Make sure you indent the first paragraph. Remember when your teachers used to tell you that shit?
Yeah,
Make sure the first sentence is indented. Like fuck. They used to put an arrow if the shit wasn't indented with a red pen. Like what the
grammatical error.
oh my god. Yeah, please, please, please watch that movie. Please, I'll even send you the link if you can't find it. But please watch that.
Watch it.
That movie, let me go to get that one. That movie is a big sign. I feel like it has a lot of signs in it. You know what I mean?
I feel all the movies that they put out, they have signs in them. You know, a lot of things that they put in the media is to distract us from what's going on. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of the shit that we see is what's happening.
Mhm.
I feel like with this being a nuclear war, I don't know if we're. I'm not saying that I'm not confident in the United States, but I'm not. I don't like any countries warring. I don't understand why we, as a country that is obviously based on money, why we haven't decided to sit down with all of these countries and make a united treaty instead of beefing and going to war. We
Because
have
hey, that's
we have children. As children, we need to be able to respect each other's religion, each other's, moral standards. We need to be able to respect each other as human beings. And I feel like that's what the problem is. We don't have that. And until we get that, we're doomed for destruction. And that's what we're heading down a path of. Right now, the U.S. just sent a statement out, according to Newsbreak, sent a statement out um pretty much warning Israel if they give another shot at Iran is pretty much gonna be a issue. Like we have enough war issues going on. We're about to fight Russia, and Russia kept telling us, "Yo, chill, chill. Worry about getting y'all's economy together instead of warring with us." First of all, the economy that's a whole nother topic. But when you think about the long scope of it, war breeds blood, killing kids, families, destroying cities, homes, and nobody cares because it's not about humanity. It's about a dollar.
And you run a country,
It's about power.
it's been proven from time to time. Uh, You have to be built like a tyrant. You don't care about the people. You care about money that comes into the country to beautify your life and your quality of life and your family's life, and whatever you can throw at everybody just to make them feel like you're doing something for them. That's what it is. They've never really done anything for us, but fuck us up for a long time. Our ancestors had it the hardest, and it's just gotten hard. It's gotten a little bit better, Maybe because we ain't enslaved no more, but we still enslaved because it's still certain things that we can't do.
Mm-hmm.
We're neither conservative nor pro-life. This is a dictatorship.
Yep. It sure is.
Something like that. That's why I say tyrant. Tyrant.
I'm not perfect, but I'm a Christian, and I believe that everybody deserves a chance. I really believe that. So I'm not a fan of war. I'm a fan of, oh, if somebody do something to you, okay, yeah, you get your get back, but it's levels to that. I don't believe in killing people over money or killing people because I can't get my way. Like, no,
We're not a tyrant
I'm not.
or cannibal. That's what they are, cannibals. We're not none of those things. So that's why you understand. But at the same time, they put these people into office. And people are voting. Some of us are voting for them. We're voting for these people because we have a couple of dollars in our pockets and we feel like we're better than because now we qualify to sit at their table and eat what they eat. We just qualify for that. Finally qualify. It's like a credit. We like credit scores as well. So it's like a credit score. You finally qualify in the numbers to sit at the table. You know, if we stick together and do the things that we got to do, then we would have an easier life. But it doesn't work like that, and it's never gonna work like that because it wasn't trained for us to work like that. That's why we started from the beginning, selling our own people out, showing everybody where our people were hiding at, so they could capture the slaves back again. It's been like that from the beginning of the time. So it's always gonna be like that. You know, the crab syndrome. So with that being said, you just have to watch carefully people you be around, people you do business with. You understand what I'm saying? The affiliation in life. Because you're gonna get that in life. You're gonna get ignorant people, you're gonna get people that don't care nothing about anything in life but what they want for themselves. That's why we get ready to have war and stuff like that. It only becomes a war when people don't agree upon something.
Yeah.
Right now they're having a disagreement right now, so the disagreement between them is making them want a war, and that they don't care about the money at all. Because now you've taken something that belongs to me, or you promised me something and you didn't deliver it. So now we got a problem.
Mm.
These just regular motherfucking niggas that just get up in high positions like that have attitude issues too. They just like you, me, and everybody else.
It's called ego. They're power hungry. This is the highest level of narcissism.
I agree.
Like, it's kind of
It's a use of power on crack.
yeah, yo.
Money.
Let a motherfucker run something and have some money with it.
Right?
Worst in the man.
Shit.
Look at our crisis. We so busy judging other people, we can't even get our country in order.
They laughing.
They laughing
at us right now.
We had so much money where we could have aided so many other countries. So it sounds like this game, we would have alliances. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
We need a balance.
We the people, we shouldn't have gave a fuck because it was never about us in the first place. What we, the people, should have been doing, the real people, we should have been doing was getting our alliance together within ourselves and our communities so we could build communities and cities. Fuck these motherfuckers and have money of our own. It's too many of us not to have cities. We own New York City in the first place.
Facts. Talk about it.
We sold it for $1.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So we can't say they doing nothing to us. What we didn't do. We should have been doing shit from the beginning of time where we knew they was gonna fuck us up because they was fucking us up. When we got that freedom, like it's like going to the Ellis Island When them motherfuckers came and them immigrants got their freedom, they came over here and they did what the fuck they were supposed to do. We was here and put here, and we ain't do shit. We built this motherfucker, and we didn't do shit with it. We gave it to them. That's dumb, but we the people, we didn't do what we supposed to do. We would have did what we supposed to do. We would have had a lot. We've had kingdoms and cities. We ruled shit, nations. We fucked ourselves over. From the beginning of the time, we've been doing it. I don't even know. It's ignorance is the shit that they teach to the children now. It's just pure ignorance. They're not teaching them nothing about what they could be,
or even promoting that they could be anything.
They're not.
They don't want them to progress. That's why. That's what it's built for.
It's power in numbers, but it don't just work financially, because that's the only side. The more of us in jail, the more money they get. They collect them bodies. That's what our government does.
Back into the government again.
And we don't make it any better because we feed the stereotype. Because instead of us coming together and being productive, we out here killing each other.
Fighting against each other and shit. Yeah.
Poison and fucking destroying our neighborhoods instead of building, really being and helping each other. Because one hand washes the other. You can't just wash your hand by yourself. You feel what I'm saying? It's the mentality that's killing us.
Yeah.
And it's killing the community.
That's the mentality they put that.
That's why they brainwash
people
us.
Still got them. They still got them shackles.
The shackles on our brains. They took them off our hands and our feet.
You just pass it down to generation.
They got us.
Like
they got us within our own race beefing with each other because either we don't want to be dark skinned or we don't want to be black. We rather associate with anything foreign or European. But nigga, you from Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic, I'm from Antigua, nigga, that's my backyard. We're just as black as each other. What the fuck is you talking about?
You got separate niggas is a couple of waters. The lakes, rivers.
But people are scared to talk about it because of how they brainwashed us and the stigma in it.
Yeah.
They separate us. They separate us.
Sad.
They separate us. And
no tea, no shade. I'm chocolate, right? And even when I was little, as chocolate as I am, when I was little, niggas used to say, put your hat on. In the summertime, put a hat on. So the sun don't get on you. You too dark already. Dark enough. Come on. They got a stigma for us. They brainwashed us.
And now look at them. They in tanning salons because they want to get to our complexion.
Come on. They got us as a people beefing against each other over skin complexion. Society perpetuates a lot of this bullshit.
You right? Did she say that they do shit? They can.
They're getting lip injections
for a long time.
Getting ass shots. I mean, not all of us got fat ass.
Because they really want. That's
little booties matter. Little booties matter.
Little booties do matter. And when I bend over, it damn sure wiggle. So it don't matter.
They wanna be like us.
Yeah.
That's a fact. It's an envy complex.
What I don't see is they've been brainwashed too. Because how could you not be us with God said he made us all
in his image and likeness?
Yeah, like what we doing here?
And facts boil down biblically too. I look at it all from all aspects.
Beginning of time.
That's how my heart is built.
I do too. I be looking at that. We deep into that. So we be looking at from the beginning of time. And we be seeing
classism, segregation, bloodshed, money. Jesus went crazy in the temple and he saw that they turned the temples into a money exchange. Money is the root of evil. although it makes the world go round and we all like it, we all love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Got us warring with people we could be aligning with and doing business with and making more money.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And it's that serious in the field to make money. Shit is crazy.
This world is doomed. And now AI is taking over. How y'all feel about the AI and everything that
AI. Sorry guys, my son made an appearance. I can't even come. AI is taking over. Girlfriend. If I wanted to make myself look like a motherfucking supermodel, all I needed was an AI app.
that was gonna be my next question. How do you think that now you're a beautiful woman? I've told you this many times. You're beautiful. You know what I mean?
You are too, girl. You're naturally beautiful.
Thank you. You too. Now listen, this doesn't apply to you. Now, my question is, do you think that AI is giving some women on, or like, I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Like, do you think it's like temporary satisfaction for them to see themselves in that image? I'm trying to word it properly. I'm sorry. Like, I have it in my mind what I'm trying to say, but like, there are women who aren't as attractive, right? There are some women that are not attractive, right? And now you have these AIs that boom, they upload a picture and it has them looking fucking drop dead gorgeous, like, oh my god, va 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 boom type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it puts an idea out there. I think a lot of women do it to see what they could look like. Some people use it, like I have a friend that uses the AI things like as body goals.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a false perception. So fine, you upload a picture and you see yourself looking
You know I don't like it, but I'm sorry. I don't like it.
reality and realize that that's not how you look. You know what I'm saying? It's like temporary satisfaction. You know what I'm saying?
Catfish at an all-time high.
It promoted it. Catfish.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go. It promoted it because you know who you are.
People don't want to be who they really are for real anymore.
Why?
Society again, brainwash again. Because
I'm acting like that. Like, that's why I'm saying that.
I mean, I gotta put it in big bold words because it's an idea that they feed us to make us think this is what the perfect body is supposed to look like. This is what the perfect person is supposed to look like. Bitch, is you crazy? No. I dare motherfucker tell me you would look better if you look like bitch. Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
I look like me. And me is very
low. That's what I'm saying. So many women lack confidence that you have. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where I think that's where it borders. Because I think that's the issue. Some people are dealing with confidence. It's an insecurity. But you don't know where it's coming from.
Right.
Like, that's something different. Like, I'm cool. I like being me. I'm fine. I do be you see me posting them sometimes. I be posting myself as an AI sometimes because it be funny to me. I like to see my face.
That's what I'm saying, that I know you're not doing it for like a confidence booster. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I said, you're already a beautiful woman, but it's just for women that are like not so like. Their parents were angry when they were conceiving them.
Had to be. Had to be. They had like flowers in the attic parents or something. Their mom was definitely that giving me that mommy dearest.
For real.
Yeah. Have you heard about these kidnappings and stuff? Like this shit is getting kind of crazy.
Where?
Like in my area, like in the Western New York area, there was this little boy, Jalen. About I think this was like in 2020, they reported him missing. He supposedly went to the store and never came back. They just found him. I think this week it was reported they found him. He was 14 at the time. They found him this week. He was in a basement, and not a basement, an attic. They found his body in an attic in a house.
Oh my god!
And like to do that to a child, I mean, I'm against any type of violence, period. But for a kid, what would make a person
There are people that are really cruel out there. That's why it's really sad.
crazy, bro?
And speaking of kids, that documentary that I told you to watch, and I encourage other people to watch it. It's called The War of Children. And I just
Yes.
happened to like find out about that literally just fucking scrolling through Twitter, and it was a post about it, and I looked it up and I watched it. It's 2 hours long, but it's worth it. And the documentary is basically about the
I started
LGBT.
watching it, but so I fell asleep.
Yeah, I had dozed off a few times myself, so I understand. But it's a good watch. They talk about how they're pushing that agenda on children. And do you know that there are some schools in some states that they don't have to notify the parents that they're putting their children in a group that is solely to promote, and I don't know if you want to say encourage, but to promote transitioning.
As in sexual transition?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the suicide rate for transgenders and women, I believe, is like about 30 something or 40 something percent. It's crazy.
Shout out to the LGBTQIA community.
Wait, wait. Did you just say IA? What's that?
Yeah.
They added more letters?
They added more letters. I'm still learning them because my niece is trans. So, like,
My niece too.
All my life, I grew up in that community. Those are my friends, some of my family members, you know? So I respect it. My niece is trans. My baby, I love her. She is gorgeous. Like, she's also one of my models.
How old is she?
She's 28.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's a woman.
Oldest daughter.
Oh, okay.
She represents that community and she does it. Does it, baby.
Can I ask, when did she start transitioning? At what age?
She was around, I'm gonna say like 21. Started around 21.
Okay, the reason why I asked is because my niece, my born niece, is having thoughts about transitioning. She already identifies as a boy. Like,
okay.
They address her as a different name, not her birth name. She's not taking any hormone pills or anything like that. However, from what my father told me, she's wanting to, do that process. I love my niece or my nephew now, as she identifies as a boy. I love him no matter what. That's my family, that's my niece, my nephew, whatever. However, I am not 100% okay with it simply because She's only 14.
That's
And
where
I
I
feel
feel
that age, you don't even know your body.
you don't know what you want to do yet.
Well, let me tell you something. They that with that they don't just do it because you want it done. You gotta be what? It's levels to that shit.
Oh
You
no,
gotta
most
be
definitely.
psychologically. You gotta be ready because if they feel that he's not ready for that, that's not what's going to happen. He's going to have a hard time with that. They go through a lot of steps with that.
It is a process.
Yeah,
For anybody that's journeying, it is a process.
That's the word.
And
I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me because I was trying to figure out the word.
you're welcome.
especially with the age. Yeah,
That's my
they have.
different thing. Like I'm supportive of the whole
Of
situation.
course,
I'm all for. I'm like I, I'm not
Point.
against it. I'm not
At
against
this
it or
point
anything
in
like that. But
time,
I just feel like how it happened and how she was kind of like raised, and she was like, she's always been a very secluded child, stuck in the room. Literally, I'm talking literally stuck in the room, not associating with family, not associating with the outside world. So this was her friend. You know what I mean? Social media was her influence and her friend. Not taking anything away from my sister, not taking anything away from my sister or her father or anything, because they're great parents, or you know what I mean, very well taken care of in the whole 9 yards. But I just feel like when you allow children, especially nowadays, to be so much on social media, they can really get influenced by so many different things. Not only just the conversation about transitioning now, which is very popular, but just about anything overall. You know what I'm saying?
they gave they gave them a platform. They gave
Right.
the children also. They gave the children a
Made it free
platform.
game. They made it free game for them. Yeah.
So now is you have a right. You understand what I'm saying? So where they didn't have a right at that point before, they was low about it because mine was low about it. But once they gave them a platform to speak for themselves at any age, it didn't matter. And you have parents that show them from an early age that
teachers, there's some teachers that are transitioning, and they're like pushing the acronym or
Yeah.
the name agenda on you, like they want them to confusing the kids. I feel like okay, I'm
Let
not.
them be kids, man. Let them.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, you have to remember when you're in those positions, you are there to teach them,
Hmm.
but teach them properly. Kids need a chance to grow up and choose what they want to do. It's not about, oh, I'm mad because you're doing this or I'm mad because you're doing that. Girl, boy, do what the fuck you want to do. I want you to be you. But wait, I feel like an appropriate age, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing at 14.
but that's you're not considered emancipated mind at that age.
No, you're considered emancipated at 16,
So
right?
you're not. Yeah. So you got to be.
That's what I'm saying. Some girls. What's the average age that girls get their periods? 12. They started around 12. I got mine at 12.
I think about
I got
9.
mine at 7.
Really?
9.
Holy shit! Wow.
I was. I think 9.
Yeah. Well, the milk is different in these cows, so you never know. They might be delayed now. Have
Way different than these motherfuckers here.
a little setback or something.
But
But yeah,
again,
I
I
just
love
feel like they're way
everybody.
too young. You know what I'm saying?
I don't knock anybody's lifestyle, but I feel like even at I didn't know at 14 years old what I wanted to do. That's why I was a fuck up. I hit.
There's some families like in California that they're allowing their kids as young as like there was a story about a young girl who she transitioned into a boy and her parents let her get surgery and the whole 9 yards, and I think she was only like 7 or 8 years old or some shit like that.
That's what I said. Your parents have to be, and because they have,
You have to consent to it. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But I feel that they they're babies, they're young, they know what they want at a certain age, they know what they like, they know
But
what
then
they
what
don't
if they
like.
turn around and say, I don't want to do this no more?
But that's why
That's the
parents,
conditioning.
That's what kids do.
that's why parents are in place. So at 14 years old, I'm gonna definitely tell my child, hell no.
There's a video of this
Do
girl that
whatever.
I saw.
When you turn 21, to me, when you turn 21, you can do whatever you want to do. Because by then you should know. Not even by then. But by 25 the most, you should know what you want to do.
But also
your life.
But also
point blank period.
But also we have to also remember, parents, don't be against your kids or angry at your kids.
No, I'm
not saying you.
Because my child.
I'm not saying you, but most parents, they end up
disowning.
I would
never.
When your child goes through something like that, that's the time when you need the most support. That's the time when you need love on the most. My niece needed so much love during that time, and she had a mixed review because our family is traditional and non-conventional at the same time. So she was going through a load of emotions that probably sent her through trauma. Honestly speaking, I don't know. I can't even imagine what the fuck was going on in her head. Because I know me, when I know how my family was with me, and I know they're getting my ass. So, like, if they didn't believe in something you're doing is not of whatever they feel, like they're on you. Like, why is like questioning, bombarding questions, and like beating into your head why you shouldn't be, and why this and why that. So I can imagine the mental space that she was in, and I can imagine the healing process that she's going through now because of it. You know what I mean? You can't really push them away because they need you the most, because they're doing something that is life altering. And they need love, they need support, they need encouragement, they need you to hold their hand and let them know it's okay. And regardless of what, you're always going to be there. They don't always get that, and that's why in that community there's so much suicide rates. The suicide rates in that community is high.
Not now.
Well,
not now. Not now. It was. Back then, it was even worse because that was a shame. It was hidden. That's why it was called in the closet. Yeah. Now, it's not in the closet anymore. Everybody is. Everybody's happy.
Everybody is. No.
Everybody just needed somebody to step forward and be the leader.
Everybody
and when they came forward and they got it together and they became leader, everybody followed. Everybody is,
but you still have people. There's people going to jail for hate crimes. People still are beating these trans men and women and gay and lesbian people to death because of their orientation. There's still orientation killings going on.
I think more so if you're doing it and you're not telling the person that's what you are.
There's still people
that's when those things is happening. Because now it's regular, and they have a community. They stay within themselves. They don't go out of themselves. They stay within themselves. They have their own clubs and stuff now. They have their own functions. But isn't that the
problem now? And that's why it is the way it is. It's not them, they're we. We should all be one. We're one humanity. And that's the biggest problem.
Well, they're doing that, and I don't mind being with them because I love them. But they're doing that because they're protecting themselves. Because you do have people that hate and that are animals and when they come around, they act funny and want to fight with them and do all that and talk about them and whisper. Come on, look. Nobody want to go do that shit. I want to be around people that's like me so I can be normal. I don't want to feel like, oh, I gotta go there, I gotta feel like this, or somebody gonna say something about me. No.
It's so much
And it's
phobia going around.
sad that that goes on. But this is life, and this is everything's a separation.
Yeah.
When you was growing up, you had your own friends that you hung with. You went to high school, junior high school, public school. You ain't go to and was everybody's motherfucking friend. You knew motherfuckers, they knew you, but you had certain fucking crew that you hung with. Separation.
Yeah,
it's true. Been that way since the beginning of time. My mother made us separate. Y'all motherfuckers go outside and play with each other. And if other motherfuckers come and fight with y'all, y'all fuck them up.
Y'all don't need friends. Y'all got each other.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Prime example. That's it. The word I want to give. Y'all don't need friends. Y'all got each other. Separation.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
But for the record, I'm pro-love. Everybody's free to be who they want to be. It's all cool.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree.
I swear I was a hippie in my past life. I swear I was.
Huh? What you said?
I said I swear I was a hippie in my past life. That was my era, man. Woodstock. I should have been there. That sounds like it would have been great for me. Like a great one.
That was free love. Back in the 70s, they had free love.
I could imagine. Oh my God. All the weed that they were smoking.
Listen, at least it's legal now, so we good, you know?
It's legal now, but oh my God. I remember one of my family members, I won't say who they are because they are devoted Christian now. One of my family members, they told me back in the day, they got a fucking Ziploc bag of weed for $10 fucking. The large Ziploc bags. I was like, for $10, what? They charging $60 for 8, bare minimum of premium.
That's a
Then fucking
bag is fat. Gray bag is fat.
I was born in the wrong fucking era.
I'm from 75, so I know.
She was in the good era.
You know, I come
She was in the great fucking era.
You know, the weed I done smoked, they definitely ain't like the motherfucking weed that we smoking now. This shit ain't.
Oh, for real. That shit is painted down.
No 8 for no $25 or no $20. You know, but it did well. You smoke it.
Yeah. With that being said, I gotta make dinner. I just woke up and I didn't eat. I think my family's gonna call ACS on me. My dog is gonna call ACS on me.
ACS. I'm tired of the motherfuckers. The motherfuckers gave these badass kids a reason to call them. I'm sick of them. You gotta worry about the parents that actually do abuse their fucking kids. Don't worry about motherfuckers taking my kid's ass.
No, you know what you gotta worry about? You gotta worry about them ACS motherfuckers, because you know what? They the ones that go home and beat their motherfucking kids' asses because they know all the tricks in the trade what to do. Hello. Motherfuckers.
Investigate them, motherfuckers.
There you go. There you go. They the ones that need to be investigated. Because they be out there investigating the wrong motherfuckers and giving them poor babies to them wrong motherfuckers. And
I never thought about it.
I got some stories about that shit.
That could be for
that could be for another day.
Oh yeah.
Well,
on that note, shit. Damn, you got me thinking about that shit now. That's crazy. I didn't think about that.
They brought it. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like it makes sense, like the way you put it. It
They go to school for up on that shit. They know the tricks in the fucking trades. They the worst motherfuckers. And I'm saying it, motherfuckers. I don't care.
Another part of the government. Go figure.
But that'll be another conversation because that's a good conversation right there.
Oh,
That makes perfect fucking sense right there. But you ladies are so freaking dope, man. This was a great conversation. This was a great conversation. I love it. Even though you were bloop, 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 blooping. Oh, see?
I know. I can't stand it.
You just blooped again. It's okay. I love it. I love it. It's cute.
You know what?
Cute.
I might
when you bloop back again, bitch, I'm here. Here. Now you good. Don't worry. We Gucci. But yeah, thank you so much, ladies. I super appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Anytime.
You already know we here next week.
Next week.
Places are gonna get even crazier. It's getting warm outside.
Oh yeah. So you know my eyes is gonna be through the streets because I gotta get the news. I gotta be the local tea, everything. I'm coming with everything I got.
Yes, let them have it.
Yes. If you're nosy like me and like gossip or
Make sure you
tea,
lock in. Yes, make sure you lock in.
don't nobody come try to fight me. I don't fight. I call cops. No, I'm kidding.
You're a nut. You want to let them know your Instagram?
Yes. Coke wave _ that. Oh wait, I'm high right now. Sorry.
I'm about
Coke wave that.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that didn't sound right.
Snapchat. Ballerina Girl 20 on X. Y'all can find me.
And I'll be with her. Because I don't have none of those. Prehistoric.com.
Yo, I hate her. I hate her.
I'm still stuck on the rotary phones, you heard?
It's all good.
We're about to fix all
We need
this.
to get back to those times sometimes, you know? We need to like disengage from all this technology at times, shit. Get back to payphones and shit.
I let my kids deal with that. I let my kids deal with that shit. I don't need that shit.
So if you're ever on Facebook, majority of the time, it's her kids posting, not her.
Okay, got you. But yeah,
I just need a TV I just need a TV, a fire stick, and a remote control. I'm good.
I ain't mad at you.
Okay.
Okay, baby, go make your dinner.
Go eat.
You guys have a great night. Love y'all.
You too, everybody. Till next week.
Yes.
Thank you for locking in tonight. I appreciate y'all.